I like it when the bass go. I like it when the bass go. Back with the big baseline attack.
Don't do me like that. shapes I used to take, hollow like a strong man, but it's easier to push away. 'Cause it could all end here with a strange daylight caught in our eyes, and my shadow is stretching out through.
Alright. Hello, everyone. Sorry, we were just making a puzzle online during the delay, so I had to laugh real quick because the players were like, why don't we just puzzle instead of playing these league games? Welcome everyone to the final Prime League Cup qualifier from 2024. Fenrir boys will be playing one match. They are again most likely qualified already. One win here, one of the two wins here would secure them the spot in would 100% secure them the spot. So that's at least what we're aiming for. Of course, a nice 2-0 would not be bad either. Would never argue against that. Alright. Again, sorry for the delay. One of the players got stuck in traffic. Yeah, you know, sometimes it's not in the control. But everyone seems ready. Both teams are ready. So let's head into Champ Select real quick already. No need to talk around everything too much. It's going to be Foxnyr Fenrir versus GigaChad Gaming. Fenrir will be on the blue side and GigaChad will be on the red side. What is the reward for the Pokal? That is a very good question, my friend. I would not be surprised if there is no details to the Pokal itself yet, because I can only see the qualifier. Here is the bracket. Okay, it is a double elimination bracket that I can see. I'll take a look at it while we play and watch the game. For now, I'm just gonna look at it later, though, as we are gonna look at Champ Select for now. GigaChad Gaming bans as usual. Diego off the table, so is the Hui. And on Fenrir's side, the Yon, Jinx, and Belve taken away. Hello everyone. Welcome. Misfortune also taken away. That means Aurora is open. And Fenrir sees that too. It will be the Aurora picked for most likely Mr. Barcode in the mid lane. Worked out pretty well last time around. Champion overall seems pretty strong as per usual with new Riot champs. You know, they tend to be a little bit stronger. On the other side, it looks like GigaChad Gaming are going to secure themselves the strong AP jungler in the brand. I potentially might match up a mid laner already, as of course, you know, we see the mid laner from Fenrir already. But nope, they are going to go for the Jhin. So ADC picked for the side of GigaChad. I'm gonna guess we are going to see jungle and the ADC picked on our side here. Seraphine, actually, still flexible. Oregano likes to play it, Lefton likes to play it, Barcode likes to play it. So pick playable everywhere. But with the Senna lock-in, I'm gonna guess that it is gonna be most likely the Seraphine Senna bot lane. Now, it is the reworked Senna, right? If I am not mistaken. The reworked Senna should be live already. For the people who don't know, I'm just quickly checking if it's live already, if I can even see that. For people who don't know, basically, the reworked Senna, they try to shift her a bit more towards a supportive-esque character. As in, like, usually you build her lethality, right? You build her crit, for example, etc. Now the idea is that you build her more enchanter-esque. So more enchanter items, right? More AP items, etc. Because everything scales a lot better. Your healing, your shielding, everything scales a lot better with AP. So they're trying to force her a little bit more towards an actual bot lane, because they did not want to keep the Senna in a... Senna's always the strongest with a bruiser or a tank bot lane, right? Something like the Ornn, something like the Sion, the Wukong, something like that, right? Some of the Seraphine, of course, as well. And they try to shift her away from that to make her viable in normal bot lanes as well. Of course, Seraphine is not the best example of a normal bot lane, but you know, that's like the idea. And I am not sure. I have no idea. Again, as new Seraphine is still pretty new. On the other hand, though, GigaChat will answer for Smolder themselves. Smolder, of course, can go mid lane, top lane, and ADC. With Jhin being picked already, of course, it should be Jhin ADC. Will most likely be the Smolder mid. I wonder if the Smolder is going to have trouble against the Aurora, though. Might be a potential hard matchup. Nautilus, on the other hand, picked. Always a good pick into something like the Seraphine Senna. And Fenrir has to pick their, I guess, top laner and jungler. Both still left open. Jarvan is not open, actually. Sorry, my bad. Jarvan is not open. Otherwise, the Jarvan pick would have made a lot of sense. For now, it is going to be the Xin Zhao, though. I think Xin Zhao actually pretty decent here. You know, you're playing against 3. I mean, it's decent as in you play against 3 range matchups. So if you ult, you can, you know, potentially block a lot. On the other hand, it's also harder for you to play, right? Because you are against 3 range champs. It becomes a little bit harder. Now top lane, we'll need to blind. Maybe we're gonna see something like the Ornn, something safe. Actually, no, we are gonna go for the cannon here. It's gonna be cannon in the top lane, and then blind usually is pretty okay. Also, this does kind of force the Nautilus to go exhaust, which means they will have a little bit less prio in the lane. Speaking of the Ornn, looks like it is going to be the Ornn pick on the other side, though. Chat Gaming going to answer the cannon with the Ornn themselves. Overall, pretty, I would say, conventional drafts. Probably the weirdest pick being the Seraphine Senna. For AP or 3 AP and Classic Senna? Yeah, that's the question, right? I think she still does 80 damage. It's just she doesn't scale that well with 80 anymore. So like, you know, at least kind of. So she will do 80 damage. It just again doesn't scale that nicely anymore. I've seen people build something like Black Cleaver, though, for example, which would be good, you know, to help the Xin Zhao do some more damage. And then for the rest, of course, just go supportive items. I want to see, though, is the Nautilus actually going to stick with the Ignite, or is he going to swap to Exhaust? Because again, for me, that's really important. Okay, he's actually going to stick with the Ignite, which means the cannon would actually mid lane. Barcoy will be playing the cannon, and Elias will be on the Aurora here. So it will be Aurora versus the Ornn in the top lane, and cannon versus Smolder in. Okay, I hope the others are alright. Are the others? Is this gonna be Jhin mid lane? Might be Jhin mid lane. Don't think Jhin mid lane has a better time into the cannon. I'm not gonna lie. So we have to see how it goes. And I think Ornn might potentially struggle into the Aurora, because she's pretty good against melee champs. Because she's really close range herself, and you know, Ornn won't be able to do that much against her. Might be a little bit of a struggle. At least a Dorn shield start for sure. Meantime, bot lane, you have two very if it's a Smolder bot, I'm gonna think it is a Smolder bot in here. Hope the enemies did sort. With two really strong scaling bot lanes here. With the Smolder and Nautilus on one side, the Seraphine Senna on the other. Smolder Nautilus, not the best of picks as in early game. You don't really have that much kill pressure. Smolder, of course, not really that good of a champion the first 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes. That's already really good for the Seraphine and the Senna, as they can both kind of just chill, poke the enemy out, try to deny as much stacking power from the Smolder as possible to keep him as low profile as possible. Then you have the two full clear junglers in Brand and Xin. Of course, one being AP, one being AD. Enough AP around the Xin Zhao though. Also, yeah, Senna is still full AD. Just build her different now. That's the only thing. So the damage she does, the auto tech she does, and like the Qs and stuff, or at least the Qs I think so, should still be 80 damage. But yeah, she just doesn't build as much AD anymore in the end, or at least not lethality. I think they nerfed the way lethality scales. They took a lot of crit from her passive, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. I watched a short video on what they changed, but that was a while ago, so I cannot 100% remember anymore. Chanter built into one shot from the other side of the map. Yeah, basically, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. And for now, we are already loading into the game. I have everything ready. And the good lucks and have funs are written in the chat. I would say let's head over into game number 1 out of today's best of 2 or 2 games series of Foxnyr Fenrir on the blue side versus a GigaChat Gaming on the red side. A lot of pings coming through. You can hear it in the background. Of course, I have chat turned off, so we don't know what is being pinged. I could imagine it is either the Jin's TP being pinged, or maybe even the Nautilus Ignite. Again, no exhaust on the side of GigaChat Gaming, meaning the cannon, if she can find a if cannon can find a good good flank for something, find a good flash ult, could mean big trouble. Oh, Oregano will be found out here. Nautilus, of course, will engage with the hook. Ignite will come through, and it might be a dead Oregano here. Jin will maybe flash off. Actually, Oregano manages to live, does not fall yet. And now Jin and Nautilus are kind of deep, but Seraphim needs to be careful here. Jin, one more auto attack needed, will go for the flash. Now tries to get Oregano, will get the kill there as well. Double kill over to the Jin. Barcode in the meantime will find the kill back on Jin. Greedy invade, that somehow works. Left on does have TP, so he won't lose too much in the bot lane. First blood. And, oh, actually Jin also has TP, so it doesn't really matter for him either. Good thing Smolder got nothing. Smolder was not there with the invade. Now left on gets hooked again. Should not be in too much trouble with the ignite down, with the Smolder having no real damage. So, the good thing, bad thing here, of course, you know, first blood, double kill. Never good, right? I think the good thing is, it is on Jin, who is probably the one target here in this comp that you are least scared of as Fenrir. Especially as you have something like the Xin Zhao, like the cannon, even like the Aurora, that just makes it really hard for Jin to play. On the other side, I think the member you should be quote-unquote most scared of on the side of GigaChat Gaming is the cannon. And maybe the Aurora, of course, because she is new, she is strong. But I think the cannon, again, without the exhaust, is a big threat. It's a good thing Barcode manages to get that kill. Of course, many flashes were blown. Jin has no sums left. So does the Senna. And Kiyomaro, of course, also forced a flash to make sure that Jin died. Unfortunately, it was not quick enough. Now, he will find Brand here, though, but again, no flash, so I'm not sure if he will be able to catch up. Brand is going to take the Blast Cone away. Will get away with 10 HP. Flash forced, though, and Red Buff will be taken by Kiyomaro. Good invade there. Abusing the prio he has top lane. And doesn't really have that much prio mid lane, but close enough, right? Meantime, Barcode trying his best to trade onto the Jin. Going pretty much even in that one. Meantime, Aurora bullying around the Ornn. Of course, still has her 2 pots left. Now one being taken. Oregano in the mid lane. Will be able to find a Senna W on the Jin. It unfortunately does not connect. It is here to make sure the cannon can push out safely and doesn't die. She starts walking away though. And around mid lane now too. Can't really be able to find anything here. Nice little try there by Oregano. If that W hits, it is most likely that Jhin, especially without the flash. Time. Everyone just slowly farming up. Barcode now still has flash, will dodge everything. Really nicely done there. I thought he was doomed, not gonna lie. It looked really scary. But he manages to dodge all the abilities thrown at him. Nicely done by Barcode there. Is of course forced to flash, so that will be off the table for a little bit. So he won't have it when he hits level 6. A little bit afterwards. It will come back, of course. Now the dragon is up in 20 seconds. Still no flash on Jhin, no flash on Brand. Maybe something Kiyomaru can look to abuse. This dragon should go in favor of Fenrir, as they, on paper, should just be stronger in the 3v3 or maybe even in the 4v4 right now, especially, you know, with that smolder just not being that strong. And Xin Zhao being extra strong together with something like the Seraphim, with the Senna. You know, making sure he can stay alive, making sure he can deal the damage he has. Brand also, you know, still needs the items. Is pathing towards the top side. Now Barcode will look for the ult here. Again, Jhin, no flash yet. And really nicely played. I think his flash was up in a couple of seconds. I don't think it was up quite yet there. So they were able to punish that one just before it came back up again. Again, really close. Nicely timed there. And Cannon did not even need her flash to find the ult engage. Now Xin Zhao also happy with a kill of his own. Hovering around the bot side, around the Drake. Now engage. Find Nautilus though. Not the fight you want to take here, especially when Xin Zhao is around. Both flashes are still up for Green Panther and Gojo. Green Panther will fall. Gojo now trying to run away. Will get slowed, but that should be everything. Actually, Senna W also hits. But there's no way they can do much on their tower. Oregano gets himself another soul. That's another kill over. Now to the Seraphine. And with that, Dragon should be Fenrir's for sure. In the meantime, Don Fabiven is going to trade the Grubbies in top lane. Nicely played so far though. And a little bit of a greedy engage from Nautilus. If you know your jungler is on the top side and you don't know where Xin Zhao is, or at least you should have known at least that he's bot side, I think. As we did see him walk down from mid lane. Panther looking around there. Seraphine managed to cancel the backport from Gojo. Oh, the game starts. Let me quickly look if the Prime Cup has anything. Anything I can see here. Oh, Nautilus finds a nice hook onto Oregano. Tanks a lot of turret damage. Does still have to heal. Seraphine will find a really nice ultimate though. And it is Gojo who tried to flash over it. Unfortunately, still got hit. Or unfortunately for him, fortunately for us. And there's another kill over to Foxnyr Fenrir in the bot lane here. Barco trying to trade. Jhin not taking as much damage as he would like. Overall, really nicely done there once again by bot lane. Nautilus seeing an engage angle. It was really close again. Oregano was tanking turret. But thanks to the double W from Seraphine, he managed to live. Seraphine pretty deep all alone though. Still has flash, so should be fine. Since now running into this Brand. Brand ult being used already. And now here we can see that insane ultimate from Xin Zhao. Brand flashes away but will still fall. And so does Nautilus. Now Jhin is in a sticky situation here. He's forced to run away. Still has flash himself. Kiyomaru chases Gojo. No flash on the smolder. Mom being called. Can Kiyomaru find the kill? Though a lot of damage from his Xin Zhao, and he will indeed find the kill. That's 3 kills for 0 over to Fenrir. Really nice, quote unquote, invade into the jungle there. And you can just see the value of the Xin Zhao ult, you know, gets rooted, but he doesn't care. as it can kind of just block all the range damage there is. Elias in the meantime, again, bullying the Ornn. Ornn gets a good trade, but they are just instantly trading back. I'm still kind of trying to find out if there's a prize pool or anything for the Prime Cup. I cannot... I unfortunately cannot see anything. I just noticed, by the way, that it's only for... that we could not even have played the qualifier of the main team. As Don Beviven does fall again against Kiyomaru. Now 4-0-3 on this Xin Zhao. Very, very strong. Super far ahead of this brand. Game slowly slipping out of the hands of GigaChat Gaming. But if the cup is similar to the one last year or 2 years, no, it was last year, I think. I think last year or 2 years ago in the meantime. Oh, actually, Barcode finding himself another kill in the mid lane onto Jhin. Didn't even have to ult or have to wait for his ult. It wasn't up yet. Oh, now Seraphine will get caught here. Nice dodge by Gojo. But they just don't have the damage to really deal with this bot lane. Barco not getting flashed on by Ornn. Will get the stun through. And manages to flash the knock up himself. Now Aurora gets a lot of free time with this turret in the top lane here. Don Beviven is on a ward. And Xin Zhao will look to punish that. He just wants to take his crap. Xin Zhao even ults for good measure. Somehow still gets the Gromp with his red buff tick. And at this point, things are looking dire for the side of GigaChat Gaming. Nautilus Hook, fortunately for him, potentially misses. Xin Zhao is going to go in. Mom will come through. He is tanking the turret, but not for long enough. Now Green Panther. Can he find the little outplay on Xin Zhao? Xin Zhao will find the kill again, and Senna will be there to make sure Kiyomaru can get away. Another 2 kills over, and now we just have a random short pause. I'm not 100% sure why, because I didn't see a normal pause again. But hey, no, take it. It's okay. Well, a short one. We don't mind. And again, yeah, I cannot find anything to the Prime Cup. Last time around, it was a. I think we got a monitor as first place. Get a monitor worth like 200, 150 bucks, something like that. Which I still have, which I'm using for my second setup, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and Brand does get punished for taking the 6 grubbies. Meantime, Seraphine with a nice flash onto the Smolder, make sure he will fall too. At this point, it is just becoming a bit of a massacre. Massacre? I don't know what to say in English. Xin Zhao might be in a little bit of trouble here. Is strong, but not strong enough to just do whatever he wants. Jhin now needs to deal with Aurora, but Elias not connecting there. A little bit greedy, like Kiyomaru and Elias there. Dropping a double kill over to the Jhin. Meantime, Lefton will take mid lane tower, but the Fabiven, sorry, not Fabiven. Fabiven is another player we know. We'll get the dragon in the bot lane. We have another little pause, little break. I'm not 100% sure why. I'm gonna say just right things. I have no idea. Everything looks fine. Maybe there were some pauses that were too short that it doesn't pause for us. I am not 100% sure. So we're just gonna quickly wait. A big shutdown over though. And quickly open chat so we can see Jin. Oh yeah, it was a double kill for Jin, so of course Jin gets that. A lot of gold over to Jin there. 1k 400 plus minus. Okay, this pause is going questionably long. I do hope Spectator did not choose to randomly die on us in this game. That would be quite sad. If that is the case, I don't 100% know what to do. I just hope, as there are a lot of Prime League teams that are playing today. No, because the lower bracket finals is today. I hope other people are not having similar issues right now. Checking in on some casts, and most of the people seem to be fine. I'm not 100% sure what to do now. Let's pause. Let's go back 15 seconds. That seems to work actually. That only scares me more, because that does mean there is just an issue with the replay itself. It seems like it is pausing at exactly the same time again. Question is, if I leave this now, can I rejoin? That is the main question. We are 13 minutes 30 in game. And again, it doesn't seem like it is gonna fix itself. I'm quickly gonna head us into a BR back screen and see if I can do anything about this. If not, we will have to wait for game number 2. Again, Riot, doing us a favor. Or not, basically just not allowing us to watch. But we'll be right back in a little bit. I'll do my best to get this fixed. See you guys in a bit.
Move my body back and forth. 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 Move my body.
Alright. It seems like we are back. We did miss a couple of minutes. We missed about 3.5 minutes. Baron has been taken on the side of Fenrir. Now big fight is coming through. Baron, not the Herald, I mean. Big fight in the top lane. No exhaust against the cannon. Means he will burn through everyone. 4 people down on the side of Giga Chat Gaming. The Herald will get another charge through on that turret. Top lane in it now being taken. In the meantime, Elias pushing in bot lane. They might potentially actually look for the end here. They will get the kill onto Brand Q-Maru. Needs to be careful though, takes a lot of damage. Elias also joining in. Now the hook will land onto Q-Maru. Will tank tower. Seraphine and Senna making sure he doesn't fall, though it's the combo I meant before. Jin, the only strong member on the side. On the red side, actually, Elias needs to be careful. Q-Maru also needs to be careful. Barco needs to tank all these Jin shots for now. He will be able to. In the meantime, Marcus trying to run away on the Ornn. Does not have flash. Will most likely fall here, but is a tanky boy. And of course, Senna does not do as much damage anymore as she used to. No flash on her. Cannon does have ult again, though. And yeah, again, no exhaust. Of course, not have it the first time, you won't have it the second time. We'll find 2 kills again. Oregano making sure Cannon stays alive. Now, Elias getting hit by a little knock-up. Fabivan doing his best to clear these minions and do as much damage as possible. Elias will get hooked again. Oregano trying to keep him alive. Will not. Oh, actually might be able to. No, Brand passive is too strong. Senna will just comes out a little bit too late. Barcode now gets hooked. And another kill over to the Brand. Brand getting a big shutdown once again. Nautilus will fall to the Senna here. No, he will actually not, but Brand in the meantime falls to the Seraphine though. Now they choose to go for mid lane instead of continuing this cluster fighting of champions. With 2 inhibitors down the side of Giga Chat Gaming, and this might slowly but surely spell the end for them. They're 15k gold behind. Almost an insurmountable lead. Even though you have the smolder, he's on 1 item. Well, the Seraphine is on 2.5 items plus the fully stacked book. Boys are probably already thinking, okay, what are we gonna change for game number 2? How are we gonna play against this next round? Because I don't think they are still really in their head, with their head in this game. And they're playing it safe though. Themselves top side jungle. Make sure to get everything they can. Now the final tower. Final inhibitor, the final hurdle. Gojo taking a lot of damage by the cannon here. Not even the cannon ult was used quite yet. Actually, dies in the back line by the Seraphine. No, Barcode finds a really nice engage. Just 2 kills over again. Orden trying his best. Jin also falling, and that's a clean 5-0 ace for Foxnyr Fenrir. We're gonna taking a lot of damage from tower. But even the tower damage is not enough. First turret falls, second turret also falls, and that will be game number 1 over to Foxnyr Fenrir to secure themselves a spot in the Prime League Cup. The music was still loud from the break. GG's. Really clean and nice game number 1. Couple of little mistakes here and there, but nothing to write home about. And now it seems like everyone is close to ready already. So I cannot even head us into a break. I don't even get a break. I thought that I get a break. I think we're almost ready for Champions League number 2 though. Any moment now. Yeah, again, clean game from the side of Fenrir. I'm not 100% sure what Chat Gaming really wants to change this time around. It seems like it will be Fenrir on the blue side again, so not even the sides are being swapped. Makes it easier for me. I don't have to swap anything in my overlay. That's something. But yeah, I would have expected to at least have that trade come through. It seems like it will not for now. We are gonna wait for the boys to start the game. As we were delayed a little bit, we are a tiny bit behind. So reasoning why I think we are not going to have a break. Everyone is basically ready already. Let's hope we can get through game number 2 without spectator issues. I haven't had them in a while. So yeah, interesting. Nothing much to do about that one. The end of the story, the Senna worked out pretty good. Yeah, agreed. I think especially into the way the bot lane of GearChat Gaming played. Not the way the champions, and I mean the way as well. Could have just been a little bit of an issue there as well. So yeah, I think Smolder might not be the angle. Of course, you do get a quote-unquote free lane, but Seraphine Senna is not that weak, and especially with the Nautilus trying to force a lot of engages, a lot of angles in that bot lane, it just made it harder. So maybe either the Nautilus pick was not the angle, that is a potential thing, or on the other hand, it could also be that you should send the Nautilus around, you know, send them to roam instead of keeping them in the bot lane. Yeah, not sure. Let's see how the boys from I am super for GigaChat Gaming, that was that was the name. How they are gonna react and change their stuff around, or if they are gonna change anything. Again, they are on the back foot for now. If something has to change, it has to come from them. Again, the sides are the same as well. I think Fenrir will be happy about that one. Again, if we speak about Saturday, it was a little bit unfortunate because Fenrir never really had side selection twice. And I don't want to say like, ooh, blue side broken, blah blah blah. But in the end, all 6 games they played, blue side won every game. And unfortunately, in both matches, the enemy had side selection twice, went blue side twice. And again, you know, you can also win on the red side. But it is a little bit unfortunate if you do get that disadvantage. And as you could see with the main team, right, the main team had advantage in both series. They had side selection first game in match number 1 and number 2, and they still managed to lose on blue side as well. So again, it is possible, but it's just unlucky if you have that little disadvantage. For now, bans seem to go the same way. Hui taken away, and Jinx and Bell have taken away Diego as well. It looks like we are going to keep the similar ones. Now the question is MF going to get banned? Or are they going to swap the MF for Aura? That's the question. I think either of the two, the one that gets left open, will be the first pick on the side of Fenrir, as both are just really, really strong. Oh, it's actually the Senna taken away, so Aura and MF open. The question is, what does Fenrir prioritize? It looks like they are going to hover the Aura for now, probably not expecting the MF to stay open. And I see the MF Aura swap. It's going to be one of the two. Most likely, at least. I would be very surprised if it's not. It's going to be the Aura, and now on the other side, you get Chat Gaming most likely then going to play MF themselves. If they don't pick it here, it will. I mean, I would be really surprised. But it should be picked on the side of Fenrir then. A lot of ADCs being hovered. Not the MF quite yet though. Will be the brand first pick again. Didn't really work out game number 1. Fabiven is like, nope, didn't work out. But I got this. Give it to me again. It was just a fluke game number 1. Ooh, and a couple of interesting picks coming through. Smolder again on the side of GearChat Gaming. Yeah, not the biggest fan personally, but they think it's good if they think it's good. And in the meantime, there's going to be the Kayn and Draven locked in for Fenrir, so going a little bit ham. Maybe due to the fact that they have qualified now officially. With the eight points they just secured with this win. We're in the top 29 teams no matter what. Just qualify them for sure. The amount of your teams that qualify depends on how many teams will go through. It says here the top 20 to 52 qualify. A bit confused. Maybe even you don't qualify with 8 points. I would say, boys, just get those 9 points, just to be sure. Not 100% sure. Again, Prime League tends to be a bit confusing to understand. But yeah, it says they are qualified with 8 points, but who am I to decide? Because below it says the top 20 to 52 team. A lot of stuff. Confusion all around. Standard Prime League stuff. Chose to go for violence. They chose to go for violence indeed. All of the engaged support are banned, and the anti-engaged support with the Brom is also taken off the table. Something like the Pike is still up, I guess. And the Alistair, actually. I don't feel like a lot of not tier 1 supports, so like not LEC, blah 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 supports. I'm really comfortable with playing the Alistair because I don't see it a lot in lower divisions compared to LEC and stuff. But I do think it would be decent here. Yeah, Blitzcrank also open. Of course, Blitzcrank even scarier, as you are very hit or miss surprised, because if you miss your hook, you are useless. Yumi being hovered here. I hope we don't get a Yumi. I don't think we will get a Yumi. Irelia is an exciting pick though. A lot of solo QS picks for the boys right now. Sandra also being hovered. Would be in a support role. And it's going to be the Pike I was talking about. Also not a pick I expected. But, you know, again, forced you see 3.5 squishies right now. And you have a lot of damage on on the side of Fenrir. So Pike potentially will be able to get a couple of resets here and there. The only anti-synergy it kind of has is with Draven. Because Draven wants to get those kills, wants to get the, you know, the gold. And Pike kind of tends to yoink it. And there is the Alistair I was speaking about. It's going to be the last last engaged support that was kind of left again together with the Blitzcrank. Don't really count Blitzcrank as I mean, I know it is an engaged support, but it's more of a catch support, I guess, because you don't really engage, you just hook and hope you hit. Of course you can flash E, something like that, right? But usually you try to look for hook, and that's kind of the thing you do. But yeah, overall, the chat game with a very, very similar team comp, only really swapping out the Gnar and the Alistar. On the other side, Fenrir choosing to swap out everything, and it looks like Aurora will be mid lane this round, and so will Smolder. So it will be a Jhin ADC this time. Of course, there are a couple of seconds left for the players to swap, but I don't think they will. Nope, it's gonna stay like this. Overall, a lot more exciting. Alistar into Jhin is a bit of a skill matchup in my opinion. Both have ways to outplay the other support. It's always a fun matchup to watch, because you know it really shows who knows the matchup better than the other. Overall, I do think the Pike Draven are just a little bit stronger in lane. Of course, you just have the Draven, you have the Pike, you most likely with the Halo Blades. If you manage to get onto the Jhin, you will most likely not survive. In the meantime, Aurora against Smolder in the mid lane. Aurora once again should be able to bully out the Smolder pretty nicely. Does have to go quite close range though, so potentially we'll be able to, will be giving the Smolder quite some stacks. course doesn't have to be, but potentially. So Barcode will have to take a little bit of care for that. Yeah, Kane, Brand. Kane won't be able to do the same thing he did with the Xin Zhao. Kane early game just not as strong as the Xin Zhao early game. But will be able to counter full clear. Get himself that I'm guessing. I mean, I personally always like Red Kane better. I just think Red Kane is a better pick. He's a better champ compared to Blue Kane. Blue Kane again feels very hit or miss, especially in comp games. You get CC'd once you're dead, and Red Kane just has so many options. Sorry. Yeah, so many options. Is able to one shot even Gnar, even Alistar. So yeah, I personally like Red Kane better. And I expect Kiyomaru to go Red Kane, but I would also not be surprised to see him go Blue Kane here against the Brand smaller engine. You have 3 squishies to work with. And lastly, of course, Aurelia versus Gnar top lane. Sounds kinda annoying for Aurelia early game. Once she... Actually, I'm not sure. At some point you should win against Gnar, but I think also there it is quite a big skill matchup. Infinity, hello. Welcome. Watching in game number 2 of the final match day of the Prime Cup qualifier for Fenrir. They should already be qualified if the ruling on the Prime League side is correct, but as we all know, it's not always 100% trustworthy what is said on the website, especially as on the top part where you can see who qualifies, there are 2 quotes contradicting itself. So the one is saying these people qualify and the other is saying these people don't qualify. So I'm not 100% sure. I have to see. We do load into game. Let's hope we don't have any issues this time around, that we can just watch the whole game without any problems. And I would say let's head into game number 2 of Foxnyr Fenrir again on the blue side against GigaChain Gaming on the red side. They go for something sneaky. Sneaky little invade here. Gnar did spot them though. They chose a really bad, quote unquote, awkward path to take there. They will continue to invade. They know Gnar saw them. They saw Gnar run away. Potentially to split the map here. To be found for now. Kane still hovering around the top side though, needs to be careful. Gnar is moving down, Smolder is moving up. Like zoomed out a little bit too far. Let's zoom in a tiny bit. We don't have to see North America from here. Brand will be able to get to his red buff. And there isn't that much that Kane can do about it. Smolder making sure he cannot move in there. So a lot of time wasted for the Kane here. Barcode's trying to make the trade worth it. Didn't seem too worth it to me at least. Kane with a very delayed start will be able to clear his wolves though. He's running up once again. Knows exactly where the brand is, but will dash over vision here if he is not careful. He spots the brand now. In the meantime, Jhin getting engaged on. Now Kane managed to force out the brand out of his own jungle. We'll go for the chickens. Still trade in the bot lane so far for Fenrir. Barco doing a lot of damage. Kane is also around. Nice little flash by Oregano here, but it won't be enough as Satoru Gojo flash as well. Alistar will get the first blood though. Will not go over to the Jhin. Nicely played by the Jhin there. Make sure he reacted to the Pyke flash. That's always the risk you take when you go for a flash like that on Pyke. Left Sun might be in a little bit of trouble. Fabian is here. He still has flash. He chooses to flash in, but the stun still comes through. And he will not find the kill on Jin. Actually, he might find the kill on Jin. He will find it, but unfortunately, he does fall first. So the stacks, most of his stacks are gone before he gets that kill. Now Barcode dropped really, really low, but will be able to find the kill onto the Smolder. Close call so far here in this game. A couple of them working out, a couple of them not. Elias finds the stun onto the Gnar. Will be able to get a lot of damage through. Now needs to be careful if it doesn't take too much though. Doesn't get the Q reset. We got a good trade onto the Gnar. So yeah, kill onto Draven. Something you take for sure. Unfortunately again, the stacks were not in his favor this time around. He did die a little bit too early. I respect the try though. I think if he managed to get the flash without getting stunned there, in the meantime, Gnar. Brand is here in the perfect timing again, but Gnar will fall to the Aurelia W. And doesn't really have her Q ready for a reset. She does, but unfortunately the Brand does predict it, and it will be a kill traded. Brand in a much better position this game round. Maybe repicking it seems to go well for now. Again, I think if Draven managed to get the kill there onto Jin without getting stunned, he would have been able to kill the Brand as well, or at least force Brand flash. The hook just missing, but no flash on Jin. Double stun by Pyke, very, very nicely done. Gojo will not fall to the Draven. Left on, unfortunately, hitting his auto attack onto the Alistar, but so will Alistar fall. No kill over to the Draven, but the Kayn and Pyke will be happy with the kills themselves too. Nice and nicely played there, punishing the flashless bot lane. Now Oregano is mid lane, will be able to find the hook. He does not find the hook. No mana on Barcode though. Oh, this Brand though, Don Fabiven. I don't know what he has eaten in between the games. But his Q predictions so far have been on point. You know, we'll look for the Brand here. Gets the stun now, but kinda means he will fall. Another kill goes over to the Smolder, not the target you want kills on. 2-1 now in that mid lane. Just getting some good trade through. Marcus not level 6. It hits level 6 now though. Will potentially look for an ult here. Does not get the stun through. Aurelia will be able to get out here. Nothing really happens. Meantime, Kayn will take those grubbies. No trade from Brand on the other side yet. So Dragon is still for the taking for either side. Raven already level 6, his Pyke was gone for a lot of time. Solo XP over to him. Still try to get the hook there, but Oregano chooses to engage, but they kinda take the worst one of that trade. They are now getting hooked. Is quite tanky already for this stage of the game. But not tanky enough. Now, Barcode trying to find the kill onto Smolder. Mom is being called, misses Aurora though. Bot lane also a fight breaking through. Alistar has flash. Oh, with the double stun there. Nice execute with the Draven ult. Jin will get away with a sliver of HP, but so does Oregano with even less. That's going to be the 1-for-0 in the bot lane. Importantly enough, the kill going over to the Draven. And now Barcode with his ultimate. Can he find the kill? He will not find it. Now Kiyomaro here on the bot lane. Gojo still has a barrier and flash. Interestingly enough, chooses to go for the flash, not the barrier. A little bit surprised there, but Orko very far forward. Brand is here to do his best and catch the little bunny. A little bit slow though. Orko should be a-okay. Just waddle out. Kane getting a couple of stacks of the Alistar. Step closer to that red Kane if he chooses to go for that. Now we're gonna potentially misclicking that hook there. Stun almost connects onto Marcus. Raven with almost a completed Bloodthirster. His inventory is a very scary Draven. 20 farm ahead over the Jhin as well. Of course, a big wave is yet to crash into Jin's turret. Question is how much of that is he able to take. Kane will be taking the bot side jungle of Giga Chat Gaming. Time Brand doing his best to take as much as he can topside. Blue buff not up though. So the hook there by Oregano, making sure Green Panther loses most of his HP. Most of his HP, that's a bit of an overstatement. Loses 1/3 of his HP. There you go. Now Kane. Kanji stuck in an awkward position. Luckily for him, he can run through any wall he really wants to. Pike is here. Kabivan engaged on by Kane and Barcode. And Barcode finding the first kill on that Brand. Now Barcode making sure Sweezel cannot follow up or anything. TP is being upgraded. Hook coming through by Oregano on Green Panther. Will find the stun. Green Panther, of course, very, very tanky thanks to his ultimate, but not tanky enough. Now Jhin trying to run away. Still is the barrier, of which he did not use before. Barrier comes through. Kiyomaru flashes and will get the kill on the Jhin. And that is 3 kills for 0 over to Fenrir. Yeah, and now this Draven, Kane, and Aura are just very, very strong. A lot of farm once again being dropped on the side of Jhin. Dragon actually staying in the bush there. Now Elias might be in a bit of trouble. Now about to turn Mega. But I've seen Aurelius win these. Goes for the flash. Stole some time. TP coming through by Barcode. Will he be able to make the difference? Ult from Gnar. Oh, and somehow the Brand was, I think, still tagged up by Aurora. And he does actually fall, even though he used the flash. Now in the meantime, Kane, Kiyomaru making sure Sweezel cannot get free stacks, cannot get free gold. And it's another kill over to the Kane. And it's going to be the blue Kane and not the red Kane. Again, both picks here in this game are pretty viable to me. Was taking a big chunk of damage, so of course Gnar is still a ranged champion. It's still very annoying to play against, even if you're pretty strong. A Barcode engaging onto Fabian. Brand ult has been used. Sweeple is also around. Ult is used and Brand will fall. Now Barcode, can he get away? Will flash over the wall. And of course no flash for the Smolder means Barcode will get away with his life. Nicely played there. Got really close. But there we use that. Now Kiyomaru will blue Kane his way to another kill. Sweezel, not Sweezel, no, Sweezel. Unfortunately, just TP'd in, so we'll lose a lot of. Actually, we'll not lose a lot of farm as waves are not being pushed in. It's a positive thing for the Smolder at least. But yeah, once again, the game slowly but surely out of the grasp of Giga Chat Gaming here. Kane now also bot lane. Alistar already uses combo, means Jhin is totally unprotected. Will fall to the Draven ult. Now no one is tanking tower quite yet. It will be Draven to tank it. And there is the execute from the Pike. A little bit of bonus gold over to Kane. You can see the gold coin in Kane's inventory. Down here. 201 bonus gold. So half a kill basically. Brand tries to contest his jungle. At this point, I don't think you're allowed to do that. Will also join to make sure Brand will actually fall. Kane now, Kumaro in a bit of trouble. Roger will find the kill onto Oregano, but will trade his life for that. Botlane tower in the meantime falls. Kumaro will fall to Mom here. That's another big shutdown over to Smolder. Now Barcode in a little bit of trouble. Has to fight 1v2. Has a lot of damage on Draven also coming from back. Green Panther now the one in trouble. Has forced to flash away. Barcode still looking for the fight, looking for Smolder. Will not find him though. Smolder running back to his tower. And now left on here though. Finds the little baby dragon. That's about it. Is gonna go back. Spend the gold he just got. He just did get the bot lane turret, the first turret of the game. A couple of kills of course. Yeah, already 2 items in. A very, very scary Draven now. Oh, really? Actually, going for the all-in on the Gnar here. Oregano was around to follow up with Gnar. Chooses a flash. Now Brand will not find the stun this time around on Oregano. Does not have flash quite yet. Oregano doing a lot of damage on his own. Needs to be careful though. It's quite low. Now Barcode is here to potentially find the kill. Can he pull back? He is not able to pull back. The Brand will live, but Green Panther seems to be the sacrificial lamb. Brand will actually not let Kumaro goes for the flash Q over the wall. So now there are 2 sacrificial lambs, sacrificial cow to be precise. And now Sweezel in an awkward position. Draven ult will find the execute. And now Oregano still looking for a hook, even though he has no HP to work with. That's another turret over to Fenrir. Mid lane tower falling. Interestingly enough, only 3 grubbies were taken this game. Herald is up. Drake has not been looked at all yet. A very, very kill heavy, very bloodthirsty game so far. Kumaro now might be in a little bit of trouble. He will find enough damage to kill the Gnar. Gives the kill over to the Alistar, of course. Best target you can give the kill to. Another turret for the Draven in the mid lane. In the meantime, Elias getting that top lane tower. 4 towers all of a sudden over to Fenrir, and now Oregano will find the hook onto the Smolder, and Sweezel once again will fall. This is the perfect situation actually. Slefton gets the kill on Draven, but Pyke gets, I think Pyke should have gotten the execute there. Maybe he missed, I'm not 100% sure, because the ult is on cooldown. But that would have been a perfect situation there. Alistar goes for the engage here. Brand is around. Stun lands onto Lefton. Lefton can flash away though. Will be able to chase him down. Jin W does hit. In the meantime, Marcus manages to do as much damage as he can. Will not find the kill quite yet. But Brand ult does. And now it's 2 for 1 so far. Green Panther will fall to make it a 2 for 2 though. Brand gets away with a little bit of HP. And in the end, the 2 for 2 trade, I would say in favor of GigaChat Gaming. Always, if you're behind, you are going to take those even trades. Nicely done by them there to find that. Meantime, Pyke trying to get his Moby boots, his budget Moby boots is what I call them. I'm not a big fan of the, of the Moby boots change. It's good that it's cheaper now, I guess, but that you have to upgrade. And you're less fast overall. Makes me sad. But hey. Elias not taking a lot of damage. Who actually uses double Q, does not have Q anymore now. Jin is also around top lane. Elias in a bit of trouble, but probably even in way more trouble with himself. But Elias will not get away from this one. Will give the shutdown over to the Gnar in the meantime. Kumaro landing another W on the Smolder. Oregano will get chained up, change his seat up here. Target swap from the side. Never mind, not a target swap. Gnar will find the engage onto the Pyke. But now Draven is basically a raid boss at this point. Will get the triple kill. So the sacrifice of Oregano was not in vain. We were able to find 3 kills. No backhand, 4 kills in total, 4 to 1. And we count the death of Elias 4 to 2 in favor of Fenrir. Other turret dropping. Drake still untouched. No one wants that mountain dragon. Fenrir does not want to waste their tempo, waste their time. And Chat Gaming not really getting the chance to actually kind of cross the river at any point. I mean, even Brand running into his own jungle here is risky. He does manage to get the Gromp though, so a little win for him there. And does half-shot Kiyomaru while doing so. Let's see how dodge the Oregano here. He will find the hook onto the Alistar. Oops. It is only an Alistar, so it doesn't matter too much. Kiyomaru now together with Barco will find and one-shot the Brand. And now Alistar is in a little bit of trouble. He will get his ult through, so it takes a long time to kill him, but not long enough. It's another kill over to the Draven. Now 11 and 2. Hitting the turret so his Q does not reset. Very, very important there. Kiyomaru finding the Gnar. Will get CC chained into the wall here though. Might potentially be in trouble. Will indeed give another kill over to the Smolder. On a little shutdown. I mean, this game should be over, right? I mean, it should be one for Fenrir, but in the end, it is still a Smolder. Nicely engaged by Alistar there, finding Barcode. Do they have the damage? So a lot of damage coming from Brand. Barcode also ticking down. Will give another kill. That's 2 kills over. One of them going to the Smolder once again. Now, Draven, the raid boss, is still around though. Tries to find anything, gets stunned up. Elia is here too. Elias, can he find anything? He did not get the Q reset there, unfortunately. But Draven will finish the Brand with a little E toss forward. Can manage to get the inhib. But a costly trade here for Fenrir. 2 items on the Smolder now. Not as far behind as you would like him to be. We can take a quick look at the exact gold difference per roll. You see about 2k difference in the top lane, about 1.8k in the jungle. Meantime, mid lane also 2.3k, 2.2k plus minus. And of course, bot lane you can see the immense gap. 4 plus another 2.5, 6,500 gold lead for Lefton. And of course, Pyke, as he does get some kills as well. Also a nice little gold lead. Now Marcus tries to find something, tries to push in Lefton. Alistar manages to combo onto the Draven, but the rest of their damage is just not around. Fabivan in the meantime dying to Kiyomaru, and this should most likely be game. Jhin disappearing from the map. Alistar living a little bit longer thanks to his ultimate, but will also drop to Aurora. Barcode also wants to have a little bit of the action, a little bit of the kills. And now 2 turrets standing in their way from this win. Another kill will go over to Barcode. Oregano finishes for the kill, unfortunately. Does not get it and will drop. Don't think he minds too much though, trading his life for the game in the end. Actually, I'm saying for the game in the end, but I don't think it's quite over yet. Elias is here now though. Hope even in a little bit of trouble. Kane will get this one shot on him, but Kane will also fall. Barcode is very, very low. Elias will have to tank his Jhin shots. Never mind, he won't have to tank them if they both just dodge everything. And now the raid boss has arrived. Draven is here, 4.5 items strong. Oh my god, the Jhin almost disappearing from the map directly. Now, oh, actually, it does disappear. Elias, nice little chase, dashing chase there. And now everyone's stuck in that Aurora ult. Oh my god, Draven completely one-shotting the Smolder. And that is GG. That's 2-0 for Fenrir. And with that, they should 100% be in the Prime Cup. GG's to the boys there today. Really, really nicely played. A lot cleaner. Most of it a lot cleaner than in the weekend. Happy to see that at least. Yeah, now they are going to be qualified for the Prime Cup. Well, I have to sneeze. Don't sneeze, please. Thank you. And really, really nicely done there. I don't know when the Prime Cup actually starts. Phase 1 starts the 31st of August, so a couple of weeks break time. To be precise, this week and next week. And then it is going to be playoffs brackets. These games are, yeah, it's all in 2 weekends basically. So the phase 2 will start the 7th of September, quite similar to the way the playoffs in Prime League work. So it's 2 matches on 7th September, which is most likely a Saturday. Indeed it is. 2 matches on the 8th of September, and then 2 matches on the 14th, so the Saturday after. And then the lower bracket final will be the 15th of September, so the Sunday. And I'm wrong though, by the way, this is the qualifier still. This is just playoffs of the qualifier. So there's still a whole playoffs bracket the boys have to get through. But they are qualified for now with their 9 wins they have today. So yeah, GG's, nicely done by the guys. Yeah, for now that is going to be it though. So again, for now it is going to be a pretty long break. At least from weekly streams from our side. As yeah, the next stream will be the 7th of October. August, no, September, sorry, 7th of September. I forgot what came after August. 7th of September will be the next stream again. Again, with this playoffs bracket, with the Prime Cup qualifier. So yeah, looking forward to that one. And yeah, again, check out all the socials down below. Again, we try to bring out as much content as possible. Daily shorts, at least. Weekly content. I mean, now the weekly content will slow down a little bit, of course, as we don't have Prime League games to contentify. Maybe I will look to get voice comms out of the Prime Cup qualifier though, as we are in off season anyways. So then we have a little bit of content still being made. If the boys agree on that, of course. The only issue is they do speak German, so the voice comms are a bit unfitting for what we usually upload. But yeah, we have to see. And of course, no worries for the cost. I always enjoy it. GG's to you guys, and I hope everyone has a wonderful start in the week. Of course, it's Tuesday tomorrow, so the week has already started, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, we'll see each other again on 7th September. Have a good one, guys.